Like, it's cool seeing him back, but they're not going to do anything in this movie. They're just in it for the sake of being in it. So this is going to be, they're throwing money at these actors where they didn't really need to, because right there, he looks more like Gandalf than he does Magneto. Looking at her boobs. So with the rest of D23, we've had they're calling it a special look at the Avengers Doomsday movie that's coming out soon. I haven't watched this yet, so let's give it a watch now. From the other trailers and advertising, marketing, everything like that from this, my main worry about this movie is it feels like they're just shoving things in to try bring people back into the cinema. But it's also going to have the problem that it's throwing in characters where we're just going to have to get rid of them. I don't know why they're saying we, but where they're going to have to get rid of them quick. So you've got like Professor X, Magneto. They're so old at this point. They should have just been recast. So they're obviously going to be killed off. You're bringing back Steve Rogers, but he doesn't look like he's going to be Captain America because he's passed it on to the Falcon, so you know how that dynamic's going to go when they meet up with each other. We're bringing in Dr. Doom, and it's Robert Downey Jr. From where this is just starting. He actually looks quite cool. We haven't had actually had like a proper look. I wonder if this is actually going to give us a proper look at him. I feel like they're trying to bring people back for this, and because they're trying to bring people back, it's probably going to be quite messy. But instead of me just rambling, let's give it a watch, because it might actually be okay.
Victor was always the smartest guy in every room. He used to be different.
Used to be a woman.
He used to be kind, he used to be caring.
See, that's what I mean. Like, I know this is supposed to show that it is kind of like the end of their timeline, but we're bringing them in just for the sake of, look, we're bringing in the X-Men into the MCU now. But they should have just recast these guys. Like, it's cool seeing them back, but they're not going to do anything in this movie. They're just in it for the sake of being in it. So this is going to be, they're throwing money at these actors where they didn't really need to. Because right there, he looks more like Gandalf than he does Magneto. Let's carry on.
And then...
You seeing how they're focusing on characters as well that they know people want? They're not focusing on characters that you know the movie is probably going to be more based around.
everything he loved was taken from him.
Looking at her boobs. He's looking at her boobs. Then you have things like this. No one wants Shang-Chi. Anyone remember Shang-Chi? Awful movie. Awful superhero. And it's the same with, I'm not going to try to pronounce the name, but Thingy's sister that's taken over for Black Panther. I didn't like it. She's bad. I like Black Panther in the comics. I didn't really like the movies because it felt like it came out in a time where it was very much the BLM movement and all that kind of stuff. So it's focusing on the wrong parts instead of the actual heroes. And it was very in your face with it. That's probably going to get me some hate for saying that, but yeah.
But I did not realize that he was broken.
So this is going to be our first look at Doom. Let's actually get to his face. I think this is the first look. I didn't even fucking see him.
Victor, did you do this? All of you.
So they are getting. So this is going to obviously be the death scene. He's been smoking a bit too much as well. Look at how yellow his teeth are. But look how ridiculous he looks with the helmet on.
Have lived. Stolen lives.
That's another thing. I hate the way we're bringing back Loki so quickly as well. He's supposed to be holding the timelines together, and obviously that's going to break and fail. But the thing is, if that fails, from what they made out in the TVA, was if that fails, everything is just going to cease to exist, basically, because it's going to implode on itself, basically. So are they just going away from that and retconning something they did like only a couple of years ago? Is this a different Loki? So then you don't have the connection with Loki anymore? No. It's too messy.
But now you must give them back.
Answer me, Victor!
This is my animation brain, where he's right here. There's no... It looks cheap because there's no impact. He's coming down and he's there. They needed to have like even a little bit. I know they're trying to show he's powerful, but even just a little bit. So it goes from that to boop, he's there.
Answer me, Victor!
So I see
Can
straight
you
away.
do this? I swear you will beg for hell long before I grant it.
I will say one thing about how they're showing this and how they're showing Doom. We haven't really had a Doom in live action before where it actually feels powerful. It seems like they've actually got that side of it right. So it might be interesting seeing this version of Doom. But I'm a little bit worried where modern Marvel is going to take this at the same time.
Hell answers to me. For I am.
And it's a bit weird with bringing in the Sentinels and they're going to be under control of Doctor Doom, but we haven't had them yet before. Are they going to be a massive thing or just something he uses in like a battle with Thor or something? So here's a proper actual look at him. He looks good. He looks like he's wearing like an ancient get-up kind of. He looks cool. I actually like the look of him. I've seen people with like leaked photos of it and things saying that it looks bad. I actually like the look of him here. He looks alright. Alright, so that's that. To be honest, this trailer special look, whatever they're calling this, it wasn't as bad as the other ones. It's looking okay. It's giving you enough to make you kind of want to see it. Well, for me anyway, it makes me kind of want to go see it. I'm going to go see it either way. So maybe I am the problem. But there's just so many things in place for this movie that there's too many alarm bells that with just coming off of the Spider-Man movie, which the Spider-Man movie was really good. Brand New Day was amazing. It had its problems, and part of its problems is Jean Grey, and there's a couple of story beats, things like that. This feels like for an Avengers movie, it's supposed to be a big event. It's not really selling it. You're going to get the shields out there that do the whole reacting to the trailers and stuff, and they're probably crying and throwing themselves out windows because how excited they are about this, because they're just weird and they get paid by the studio, so they have to act overexcited and do the whole, which is just gay. This trailer, it looks alright compared to the others. Not really much to say. It's the same things I've said in the other videos I've had to say about this movie. It's one of them where just gotta wait to see it. It's showing more and more the more we see of it as well. It's got a very dark look about it, but that doesn't really mean much. It just might mean that someone forgot to turn the lights on. So let me know your thoughts down below. What did you think of this special look trailer? Whatever they want to call it. Are you going to go watch it? Am I far off the mark on what I've been saying about Doomsday? Because maybe you're a shill and you're doing the whole gasping over every second they show of anything Marvel. But yeah, let me know in the comments below. And give us a little cheeky like and follow. You know you want to. And until next time, bye-bye.